and then I'm out of there. If it wasn't for the contract I signed committing me to at least 1 year of employment with the firm that gave me my internship, I would have junk-kicked the prick and peaced out ages ago. Instead, I silently chant the number of days I have left while sticking pins into my mental voodoo doll. But that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China or why I'm now formulating a plan to use my feminine wiles on the sexiest man I've ever seen for the sole purpose of making him want me before I change my mind and walk away. Most days I'm a responsible adult, I swear, but I have just enough impetuous child left in me to be dangerous. Granted, this could totally blow up in my face, but right now the honey badger in me doesn't give a shit. When faced with a challenge, I'm willing to risk a little venom if it means I end up with a nice cobra dinner. In this case, said cobra, and the man I'm about to seduce just for funsies is my best friend's boyfriend's best friend. I know it's kind of a tongue twister and takes a second to follow, but I'll explain. Several months ago, I played a little trick on my BFF, Jane Wendell. She needed her bathroom sink fixed, so I told her I called a handyman, but actually ordered a handyman special from a place called Playboys for Hire. I'll give you one guess what their niche is. Anyway, tall, Thor, and handsome, yes, the man could be Chris Hemsworth's superhero double, made the house call and, once they got past the awkward, or hilarious, in my opinion, misunderstanding, she finally let him do a striptease for her and they ended up screwing like porn star bunnies. That led to a scorching sex-only fling, and before I knew it, she and Chance Danvers, aka Super Stud, are in a forever love kind of thing and living in cohabitational bliss. All thanks to yours truly. I've given her the gift that keeps on giving. Obviously, I'm an awesome friend. So I don't think it's asking too much for Jane to hook me up with one of Chance's stripper buddies. But now she's telling me that the one I want has already decided he doesn't want to hook up with me? Oh, hell no. Chance is off getting us more drinks, and his 3 bros, Roman, Austin, and Liam, are simulating sex on the dance floor with every female who rubs up against them like a cat in heat. Tonight is the official friends meeting friends thing for Chance and Jane, so I took extra care with my appearance. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. I always try to look my best, whether I'm at work, a club, or the gym. But I will admit to going a little more risque than usual, because strippers. I push my long blonde hair behind my shoulders, step back from the high-top table we're standing at, and reevaluate my choice in wardrobe. I'm wearing black, thigh-high, fuck-me boots, something deep purple that barely qualifies as a dress, and the tiniest scrap of underwear I own. Because strippers. So yeah, I was definitely hoping to do the walk of shame tomorrow morning, but if Janie's to be believed, I'll be doing a different kind tonight unless I choose a different guy. Problem is, from the moment we were officially introduced tonight, I had my heart, read vagina, set on Roman. I polish off my chocolate martini, then return my attention to Jane. Did I go too slutty, you think? Is he one of those wild boys who has a thing for women who look like schoolmarms because he likes the idea of defiling them in their ankle-length skirts and button-up blouses? Jane's eyes widen and her mouth drops open. I shrug. I saw porn like that once. My friend's cheeks pinken. A few weeks ago, after 3 Too Many Cosmos on girls' night, she confessed her affinity for online porn. I was shocked to hear that my goody-goody friend has a bigger deviant streak than me. But my pride overshadowed everything else. We high-fived and cheered and drank some more. Then she sobered up the next day and felt properly mortified, like the Janie I know. I just laughed and told her she should raise her freak flag high, but she still gets a little embarrassed about it. And what kind of best friend would I be if I didn't exploit that on occasion? Janie places a hand on my arm. No, you look great. It isn't that. It's just... I narrow my eyes at her. Spill it, Janie. And because my sweet friend is nothing if not obedient, and more than a little buzzed right now, she does. Apparently, Jane and her man had asked Roman to do a private strip show for me, like I'd arranged for her, and if we ended up having a bonus...